Hi friends, Andy Vegan. I make a salad today with a romaine lettuce. Here I have a little bit left and I will make that into a romaine salad today. And I have some ingredients I'll show you next, but first I make my dressing. It's a new dressing. I usually have a sweet sour cashew dressing these days, and I added 2 more ingredients. I expanded a little bit. I'll show you right away. I'll try it. I have to try it a little bit here and there with this new dressing, but let's see if it works today. So when I try something new, there can be some back and forth. So again, the 5 basic ingredients of the olive dressing are the same, not the same amounts. This is a small amount today. Just some cashews, 1/3 cup or so, 1/4 cup, just for one salad. And apple cider vinegar, that is also part of the original recipe. I begin with a little bit less. I have some extra. And then I have, again, dates, pepper, and salt. Here, you see I have 3 dates in this case. A tablespoon or 2 of Himalayan salt and some peppercorn, black peppercorns. That is what I always use. What's new today are these 2 ingredients. I have 2 cloves garlic, and 2 tablespoons of onion powder. And I'll also show you how to make onion powder in another video, but you can purchase it. I would prefer onion powder to onions in a dressing because you want the onion flavor in the dressing and not the hot onion flavor. And if you put a fresh onion in, you have the hot onion flavor. You can't take too much, otherwise it gets too hot. The whole dressing is really too much. Blending onions, not a good idea. Very powerful. But the powder has no longer this hot flavor, only the onion flavor. The garlic is not so important. You can take fresh garlic. There's also garlic powder. It has a strong flavor. It's very powerful. You need only take a small amount if you have that. So water. I begin with a small amount. It shouldn't be too thick and creamy a dressing. I might add something later, but for now, I start with the dressing in the first blending to break everything down. That sits for a moment, and then I make my salad, and then I do the second blending to finalize. Blend your dance. That will sit now for a moment. Once the ingredients are broken down, the cashews soak very fast, and also do the dates. And when I blend it in a couple of minutes, it's all fine and creamy. And then I check. Before I do that, I will check the flavor. So the heart of the lettuce, romaine, it's a firm leaf, leafy green. The inside is very easy. I just cut it lengthwise twice and then crosswise to have some nice lettuce pieces here. I always make my green salad beginning with a fluffy base. And it's a small salad today. You see, small base, crunchy base here, fresh. Then onions and tomatoes. That's usually what I put in many of my green salads. I make a new one every day. Here, tomatoes and half an onion. I put in small pieces. I like that with the tomatoes since recently. And then what I also like these days is beans, some kinds of legumes here. These are pinto beans. I cook them myself. They are wonderful in a green salad. They make it really filling, and they're among the healthiest foods we have. We should eat beans every day, basically, or lentils or whatever. And avocado and chili. 1 chili pepper, 1 avocado, and that's my salad today. And I will go back to I keep some of the chilies for decoration. It's always a little mess for the eyes. So that's now, and I go back to my dressing. I will have a little bit of an idea of what it's like, and then I can decide what to do with it. It's a little bit runny. The flavor is quite good. Yeah, maybe I have to add some more cashews, but let's see. The flavor is actually very good. One more blender dance. Let's see what happens now. I might have to use some more cashews. So it is too runny. Yeah, it doesn't get better. But cashews, adding cashews doesn't change so much the flavor. It's a little more creaminess. Adding water, so the opposite, would make it dilute the flavor. So with cashews it's different. One more blender dance. Let's see if it's creamy enough for that. That looks better from the outside. From the texture. You can also take a lighter dressing, a runnier dressing for the salad. It's not a problem, but I like it a little bit creamier. So yeah, still running, and that's good, but creamier. Yeah, it's a wonderful flavor. Very nice. There's the sweet and the sour flavors there. A little bit hot from the pepper. And then there is onion-like flavor, garlic flavor. Not too much, not too aggressive. Just a little, make it a little more earth-like, more rounded. All right, I blend one more time. You know, the cashews have not been soaked, so it's nicer to have one more blending to get the creaminess out. One more dance. So that's it. I just show you now what it looks like. And it is more than for one salad. Yeah, I will put it in the fridge and take it for the next one, no problem. I'm just still experimenting with the dressing. You see the runniness? I find it nice. When you have a little bit more runniness, you can take a little bit more dressing. You will not push on the salad too hard, too heavily. And as I have a firm leafy green, the romaine is firm, oak leaf would be tender, for example. I can also toss it right now to see if I have enough. When you have a thicker dressing, it's easy to use too much dressing. Then it is too heavy, everything. But with the light and the runny dressing here, you see I have a little bit more dressing now, but it won't hurt the salad. It makes it nicer. Here. My salad today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like the video, subscribe at MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. Enjoy the endless vegan variety and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And make a donation if you want. There is a thanks button under the video.